Today, we're going to demonstrate how to install the TruSteam SC88BRS with back venting of an under-cabinet range hood. Before beginning the installation, let's check on a few things. First, make sure the cabinet width is 36 inches and the height is between 24 and 30 inches. Second, check the exhaust vent dimensions, 10 inches in length and 3 1/4 inches in height. All right, good. These dimensions meet the installation requirements. Third, open the cabinet and check for an AC power source. Some kitchen cabinets have a direct hardwire electrical connection for the range hood, which is how we are installing ours today. However, if you find there is an AC power plug, as in this example, please note we do not include the AC power cord with this unit. You can purchase one at stores like Home Depot. Now, with these 3 checks completed, we have met the 36-inch installation requirements, and we can move on. Open the box and use the packing materials from the new appliance to protect the surface of the stove. Remove the hood from the box, and taped to the bag, you will find a package of accessories that you can set aside for now. Next, we want to remove the bag the hood came in and use it to further protect the surface of the stove. The bag protects the surface from dirt and sawdust and from tools accidentally scratching the surface during installation. As a reference, here are the accessories we will set aside to work with later. They are listed in the enclosed installation guide. From here, we now want to access the inside of the hood so we can attach the electrical cords. As the technician is showing, we first remove the screws from the circular vent covers, then continue to remove the additional screws holding the bottom panel on as shown. Now, carefully open the panel and you will see 2 black cord connections to the lights. We will disconnect them now and we'll reconnect them later. Remove the bottom panel and set aside. At this point, it's a good time to take off the protective plastic wrap from the hood. We are now going to locate the white electrical box and remove the 2 mounting screws. Lift up the electrical box to reveal the white, black, and green ground wires that we will attach later during the installation. We now will flip over the unit to begin working on installing the exhaust vent assembly at the back of the range hood. Here you will find a protective metal panel with 8 screws that we want to remove. Take out the 8 screws and keep them in a safe spot. We will need them to install the exhaust vent. You can now take out the protective panel and discard. To install the exhaust vent, we will use the 8 screws we just took out and the 3 accessories we set aside back when we unpacked the box: the baffle, the exhaust vent assembly, and the water tray. Using those 8 screws, mount the exhaust vent assembly as shown. Next, mount the baffle to fit snugly around the vent assembly and press tight to the unit. We now move to the water tray. The tray can be folded and easily cut to your wall duct dimensions if needed. For our installation, the tray matches the wall duct size of 10 inches wide by 3 1/4 inches high and 4 1/2 inches deep. We do not need to cut it. To properly fold the water tray, follow this important sequence. Flip over the tray to the shiny side without the red tape. You will see the flat tray is scored on both sides for easy folding. Now, it is important to fold the edges of the 2 shorter sides first to approximately 45 degrees as shown. Then, fold the bottom longer side up to match the 45-degree fold of the sides. You can see how the corners fold in nicely and the tray takes the desired 45-degree shape. Now that you have the desired 45-degree shape of the tray, flip it back around to see the 3 strips of adhesive tape. The adhesive anchors the tray into the exhaust vent assembly. Remove the paper backing on the strips, insert the tray, and press to anchor. When done, the complete rear exhaust connection to the duct is installed. We can now proceed to installing the vent hood. In order to properly install the hood, prepare 4 installation screws. 3 different sizes are included in the accessories package, and depending on your upper cabinet, choose the right length. For our installation, the medium length screws are right. As the technician is the only installer, he will use a support jack with a plywood base to lift the hood into place. The support jack can be found at stores like Home Depot. Now, carefully lift the hood onto the support jack and align with the opening. As this installation is a direct wire connection, insert the wiring through the hole in the top of the hood as shown. Using the support jack, carefully raise the unit into place. The next step is to mount the unit to the underside of the cabinet with the screws and washers you chose. There are 4 locations to mount the unit to the underside of the cabinet. You can now release the support jack and the hood will be in place. We are now ready to connect the power source using the direct wires we showed earlier. With the 3 supplied wire nuts, connect the ground wires, then the white to white and the black to black wires. The wires are then tucked back into the white electrical box and remounted to the inside of the hood. Now we can reinstall the bottom panel and reconnect the black power cords for the lights. Push the bottom panel up and secure it with the screws you removed earlier. Reattach the circular vent covers with the proper screws from before. From the accessories package, mount an oil cup to each vent cover and secure with a slight clockwise twist as shown. Install the oil cup. We are now going to talk about installing the deflector board, which is an optional accessory you can order from our website. The deflector board is a great option as it improves the overall suction of the unit, is very easy to clean, dishwasher safe, and adds a modern look to our hood. First, remove the protective coating. Included in the box are 2 additional vent covers that are a bit smaller than the ones originally mounted on the unit. To mount the smaller covers, remove the 1 mounting screw from each of the original vent covers. Then, using 2 screws, attach the smaller covers as shown. To connect the deflector board to the unit, the installer is pointing out 2 clips that will fit into 2 corresponding holes. Then, slip the clips into the holes and the front magnets will snap into place. To remove the unit for cleaning, simply reverse the process. We recommend cleaning the deflector once a week. Before testing the unit, be sure to add the proper amount of distilled water to the vent hood. The installer is showing where the water plug is. Add the water and replace the plug. Okay, you are now ready to turn on the hood, test the lights for high and low settings, and the fan speeds. You will see how powerful the suction speeds are in your new TruSteam back venting hood. Thank you for your purchase and enjoy great cooking.